Hi, it's Felicia and Jacob. Jacob is 14 months and 8 days old today, so I thought I'd make a 14-month update on how Jacob is doing. We're just at the park at the moment and Jacob's just having a little play. So Jacob is 78 centimeters tall, which is pretty much average height, and Jacob weighs about 10 kilos, so that puts him in the 20th percentile, I think. And average weight for a 14-month-old is 10.8 kilograms, so he's not that much underweight or anything like that. And Jacob's head circumference is about 46.7 centimeters, and that puts him in the 40th percentile, and average is 47 centimeters, so it's not even that much smaller. So Jacob mainly wears size 0 clothing, which is 6 to 12 months and 12-month clothing. He still fits into like shorts and t-shirts that are 00, which is 3 to 6 months and 6 months clothing, but he majority of his clothes are size 0 that he mainly fits into. But some of his pants, I've had to tighten them, put elastic through it, or pin it because they're really loose around the waist. But other than that, in length, it fits him pretty well. So Jacob eats about 2 to 3 times a day. Sometimes he will miss out on lunch because he has a nap around that time. And Jacob's on a new formula. It's from Heinz. It's stage 3, I think, for toddlers from 12 months plus. And I do mix it with his Progress formula. That's S26 6 to 12 months one, because that's the only way that his body can really tolerate it. And I mix like half and half, or 1/3 the Progress and 2/3 the toddler formula. That's just really the only way he can digest it without throwing up or vomiting or just pooping so much. It's just the best way for him to digest the formula. I'm not sure if it's a good idea to mix it or not, but that's the only way he can really drink the formula. And he drinks between 100 to 200 mils, and he has it about 2 to 3 times a day. Sometimes he'll refuse it and not want to drink it, but I do try to get him to drink it a lot more since he doesn't really drink milk or anything like that. And we've tried giving him a bit of milk, but he usually does throw it up a bit, or he'll be pooping a lot and diarrhea and all that stuff. So he's going to be on formula for quite a bit. So Jacob is also teething at the moment. He's next to his top left tooth, another one's coming out, and it's about halfway out. So he's got 4 teeth on the top and 4 on the bottom now. And he also still fits into 6 to 11 kilo crawler nappies. And he's been in it since 8.5 months, so he'll probably fit into it for another month or so, and then we'll be changing him to the next size up. Jacob has also learnt a few new words like eyes, car, outside, park, and when he wants a kiss from you, he'll usually say is. He just forgets the K, and he'll come up to you and kiss you. And his favourite shows at the moment is Teletubbies. He loves the baby, the sun, and his other favourite show at the moment is Curious George. He loves the monkey, and he'll sit on his little sofa with his drink or some food, and he'll just sit there and watch the monkey and smile and stuff. And he's starting to understand a lot more, like when you ask him to do something, like pick something up or something like that, or like you tell him to stop doing something. He's starting to sometimes listen, but other times he'll keep doing it and just keep laughing and smiling as he does it. And when you smack his hand, like we don't hit him to the point where it hurts, we just tap him softly on his hand, like when he touches something that he's not supposed to. He usually hits you back or yells at you or screams and pretends to cry for like a second or two and then just starts doing it again. He has a lot of tantrums and he has a bit of a temper. When he doesn't get something his way, he'll hit you or yell at you, and when he has a tantrum, he'll just lay on the floor or sit down and cry until he gets what he wants. And usually after a minute or so he'll forget what he wants and he'll just find something else new to do as well. And he also loves to take off his clothes, and when you yell at him, he usually comes and hugs you and taps you on the back like that. It's so cute, like he's trying to go, okay mummy, I'll listen to you for a second. And he especially does it to his dad. He'll always tap him on the back when he gives him a hug or a cuddle and stuff. And he loves to give people kisses as well. Jacob has about 1 to 2 naps a day. Sometimes he'll have a nap between like 11 and 12, and if he does, he'll have another nap between like 4 and 5. If not, he'll have a nap about 2, 3 o'clock, and then he'll be awake till about 8 or 9 o'clock, and then he'll go to sleep then, and then he'll wake up about... Now he's starting to wake up between 8 and 9 o'clock. Sometimes he'll wake up at 8:30, sometimes 9 o'clock. The latest he gets up is about 9:15ish or something like that. And since he started sleeping, he mainly sleeps in my bed. He hates sleeping in his cot, especially when he doesn't realise I'm there. Like at the moment, since I am fasting, I do get up at 4:30 in the morning. If I go to the bathroom or get out of bed, he usually gets out of bed too. Like he realises when I'm not in the bed as well. His favourite place at the moment to sit is in the computer drawers. We've got like 3 drawers attached to it, and he goes and sits in there and he makes himself comfortable and like takes his toys and starts playing in there. Or he will go and hide in the corner between the furnitures and start playing with his toys there. And he'll play by himself when he's over there. I hate him sitting in the drawers because I'm worried about him opening the top drawers and like falling or like hurting himself, but we've been putting like the furniture like a little bit closer so none of the drawers can open, and he gets so frustrated because he can't open the drawers, so he goes and hides between the furnitures and stuff. He's starting to become so naughty and so cheeky now. I've got like a drawer full of his socks and all that kind of stuff, like hats and things like that, and he'll go through the drawers and run out with stuff and just drop it down the stairs, and it's a hassle because you have to walk all the way down the stairs to pick up everything. And he'll keep doing it until the drawers that won't empty, and he'll just start throwing everything. Like the other day, he threw my mum's phone from upstairs all the way down. Lucky it was in a case so it didn't break or anything like that, and we've got tiles downstairs as well. And yeah, he's just starting to become so naughty. He's getting so tall so he can reach on the top of the benches and like the tabletops and all that kind of stuff. He's starting to become so cheeky. It's like he's 2 years old. You know how they say terrible twos? Well, it starts by the time they're like walking. Like I couldn't wait for Jacob to walk, and now it's like I miss him when he used to crawl around and couldn't get around. I pretty much miss him when he was a little baby and just would lay there all day. As he gets older, it gets harder and harder to control him because he's starting to become so naughty. And when he goes and sees other little kids and he'll see them do something, he'll start copying them. Like my mum took him to the shopping centre like a couple of days ago, and there was this little kid screaming, so Jacob started screaming as well for the fun of it and starting to laugh as well as he was doing it. He knows how to climb on furniture, he knows how to get pretty much everywhere, and also, he loves his dummy. He won't get rid of it. I've been giving it to him a lot more because of his teething and stuff, because he likes to bite on something. And he's starting to bite on his bottles and stuff as well. And he especially bites people. Like sometimes when he gets really angry at me when I don't give him something, he'll just start biting my arm or my finger. And when my mum's laying down, he'll start biting her feet. He has bitten my feet sometimes, especially when I'm on the computer and I won't get off straight away when he wants me. He'll start biting my feet and things like that. He also scratches and pinches a lot too. He's starting to like his toys like a lot more. Like he'll sit there and play with them, especially the new ones. I've got a few new toys of his that he hasn't opened from his birthday because he's got so many toys and there's like no room. So I haven't been opening all his toys, and he'll just start dragging all those toys out because he'll want to play with those. Like I've opened like 1 or 2 of them in the last week, and he's pretty much over it. Like he likes some of his toys, so what we usually do is put out some of his toys and then just keep swapping it every couple of weeks, so he thinks he's got new toys and stuff like that. He makes a mess so much, like he'll just empty out all his toys and he'll go sit in his basket. He'll throw things, he'll make such a mess in my room, he'll go through everything and just take everything out. He loves brushing his teeth and brushing his hair. Like when he finds a comb or a brush, he'll just start brushing his own hair, or he'll sit behind me and just start combing my hair or brushing my hair, and he'll sit there for like 5 minutes and do it. It's so cute. And he also loves talking on the phone, and he's very helpful at times. He likes to wipe down the tables, and he'll get anything, like even his clothes and stuff, and just start wiping the tables. And he likes to hold the mop and the broom, and he'll just walk around the house with it like he's cleaning up. And he'll also get like some of the spoons and stuff like that out of the kitchen, and he'll pretend like he's cleaning the floor with it. He loves cooking. Like he'll pretend to cook a lot. Like he'll get like a big pot out and a spoon, and he'll start mixing around and all that kind of stuff. I think he really likes to and as well as that, he'll pretend to feed us as well. Like when he has a spoon and stuff, he'll come up to you and pretend to put food in your mouth, like how we feed him and stuff. And I think he really likes to cook, so I can't wait till he's a bit older and I can make cookies and cakes with him and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, so he loves walking around and running around. He never sits still. Like, unless his favourite shows are on, he'll sit down during that time. Other than that, he's always making a mess and walking around and talking. And he's learnt so many new words. Like, he's always learning new words every couple of days and stuff like that. He'll just start copying what we say. And he loves to save power. He goes and turns off all the power points, especially like when you're watching TV or trying to use the heater or like on the computer. He loves to save power by turning off all the power points, and he'll start laughing and then run away. Whenever he gets in trouble, like when he does something he's not supposed to and he gets caught out, he'll start laughing and start running away. And if he takes something of yours that you want, he'll run away, and until he gets far enough from you, then he'll just throw it when he knows you're about to get it off him. He also likes to bend down and look through his legs at you. It's so cute. He starts smiling and laughing. And one of his new toys that he opened, it's like a racing car kind of toy, and it's got like a bit of a like track to it. It's a bit of like a slide. He'll try to slide down himself on it, and he'll throw the toys off it and stuff. And he's got little cars, and he'll try to push it down on the track, and then he'll end up on top of it too, trying to slide down himself. And as well as that, there's like a little door in it, and it's where you put the cars in it when you pack it up, and Jacob will try to fit in there himself. Like he'll try to put his feet in it, and then he'll try to get his other foot in it, and all it is, it's like just a little door like this big, and he tries to fit himself in it like he can fit in there. So other than that, he's a really happy kid, always smiling, always laughing. He's pretty much learning new things like every day. There's something new that he does. And other than that, there's not much else to say. Then pretty much that's about it for my update. So thank you for watching. Bye.